It is actually a very beautiful night. It's clear, 16 degrees, and the sky is full of stars. It's so nice here. And tonight, right here in Dujiangyan, I'm gonna take you guys to see the blue tier. It's 8:30 and I'm here on a Sunday night. I'm expecting like quite a lot of people because it's the weekend, right? And I chose to come in from this entrance because at Nan Qiao, this is actually where you can better see the blue tier. And just right behind, if you guys can see, just right here, there's the pagoda. It's actually like lighted up at night. And I think this is the perfect place to come at night because the lights make it so beautiful. And outside of Nan Qiao, let's take a look at the view. Again, we have this wide pavement because obviously there's gonna be a lot of people during the weekends and during the holidays. It's actually a very nice place. So the cars usually stop outside just here. If you're planning to visit anytime soon, taking a taxi or the Didi, they will actually stop you here and then you just need to walk right in. Very near. Alright, so let's go take a look at the blue tier and let's see if it's really blue. Amount of people that are taking photos here. This is a Dujiangyan, so it's actually a very popular spot to come to. Degrees, so it actually feels pretty cold. There's just some very light wind here. I thought it would be super windy, but it's not. But yeah, it was actually about 25 degrees in the day and now it has dropped to 16. But I mean, just look at the water. actually the downstream from the Yangtze River, which is the Changjiang. And obviously the water flow is fast and it's faster than the Huanghe. And all this water actually runs all the way to Chengdu city. You know, as you guys are seeing this on video, it might look blue, but right now, as I'm looking at it visually, just right here, it's actually green. So I don't know if it's the visual effects. There's no filter, no special lighting, but it's just really strange how the lighting can change. And yeah, it's just different from just seeing it here physically and how you're seeing on video. By the way guys, if you're thinking of visiting Chengdu or Dujiangyan, you probably need a guide or at least book a car to get around because China is huge. And this is where I recommend Chengdu Explorer because they know the best spots, hidden gems, and will take care of everything in your trip from the start to the end. Simply drop them a DM via WhatsApp, WeChat, or Facebook and quote MLPD10 to get 10% off their published rates, plus exclusive insider perks on customized tours. Details in the description box below. Okay, let's get back to the video. So let's go to the other side to take a look. And man, oh, the wind is actually pretty strong. I mean, if you just look at my hair, yeah, there's actually good amount of wind. But yes, this place actually lights up at 6 p.m. But you know, the sunset actually changes every season. So if you're actually coming to visit, just make sure you check the timings of when the sunset. Because if you come too early, this place is gonna be lighted up. But however, you're gonna see very little visual effects of it. So we're gonna walk further in and check out what's behind. This attraction actually goes all the way to Dujiangyan, Jingqu. Because it's at night now and we're not gonna get anything on video, so I'm just gonna come back in the day. So do you know that the Blue Tier was originally not called the Blue Tier? So the name of this place was only founded during the pandemic. There were tourists who came here during COVID period, and there was one who actually posted a shot from aerial view, so he took it from top down, right? And then if we were to go all the way to the other side, we're gonna see this river splitting into two streams and with spontaneous water running down. People actually commented on the photo and said that it actually looks like two streams of tears running down. So yeah, they were actually like saying like it's Blue Tier, and that's how the name actually got stuck. But this place was actually never named as the Blue Tier by the tourism board. Guys, you know, there are so many people here watching me film this vlog. I'm just really shy and embarrassed. And so, just taking a look at the map, this is where I'm just talking about. This is the Lan眼泪, and we can actually see the river splitting into two. Guy actually took an aerial shot from above. Do you guys think that it actually looks like two streams of tears running down? There's just so many places to see here. So we're here, Nan Qiao, and then I'm supposed to kind of like take a walk down, and then we are actually gonna come to this part where it splits into two, right? But anyways, there's also the Chengdu, which is very popular, and there's a lot of shrines and temples over here. So it's definitely worth a visit. You know, because I'm staying on the quieter side of town, because I am here to ski, right? So the other side is so much more quiet than here, and over here you can see that there's so much more life going on. I mean, there's like food, restaurants, entertainment, all sorts of things here, and you can see like people basking and singing. So, and it feels like everyone is just here, you know. The rest of Dujiangyan is actually pretty quiet. But yeah, I think it's a super interesting place, and it's definitely worth a visit. And even in Dujiangyan, they sell a lot of pandas. So yeah, this is obviously a panda merchandise shop. And so is this one. And now over here we can actually see the lighted up pagoda in the distance. It's actually up on the hill. So yeah, I am pretty sure it's gonna be a little bit colder up there. So we're actually walking down Nan Qiao, and obviously there's a lot of things to buy and see. Things like milk tea shop, souvenirs, food. I think they have all the local food that you can find here. It's actually a very touristy place, and Dujiangyan is actually a place where even Chengdu people come here to hang out during the weekend. So just make sure you time your visit well. So the shops are a little bit repetitive over here, as I expected, and you're gonna find the same kind of shops in Chengdu unless you have something really in need to buy. I think most people would actually just be, you know, having dinner or lunch here. And a short walk, we are actually at the end of the street. And there you go. Here is another entrance, and usually from this entrance people would walk straight in, and then we would go that direction all the way to where we saw the blue tip. Oh man, what is this? Aquarium Center? What? This right here?
有年轻的歌王，也有性感的女神，等等一系列惟妙惟肖的中外名
Let us take a look. I think I saw
让你感受
a giant sea turtle.
3楼是惊悚神秘的恐怖病院，
A giant sea
内有
turtle.
30多个大型主题场景，鬼魅般的光影效果，令人颤栗的血腥场面。青白色的灯光，提着人头踮脚而行的护士，怀抱小孩的红衣女子，停尸房里蠕动的尸体，病房里的惨叫声，行尸走肉般的医生。曾经救死扶伤的天堂，为何变成了阴森恐怖的人间炼狱？
Oh man, this is really
台湾娱乐中心丰富多彩，老少皆宜，让您和家人朋友身心快乐，回味无穷。
I know you guys are actually watching this on video,
亲爱的
but
各
you
位
know, if I
朋
just
友
put out my，
欢迎您
hand,
来到海王湖娱乐
like
中
look
心。
at how
因而呈现在你面前的是五彩斑斓的海洋馆和两栖馆。在这里，你可以观赏鲨鱼、鳐鱼、六角恐龙鱼、海龟、海鳗等一系列罕见的海洋动物，为你营造一个具有科普教育意义而又有趣萌生的海洋世界。2楼是星光璀璨的名人蜡像馆，里面有黑人奥巴马，
Bro just took a
有
glass
小
of
朋友
hair.
喜欢的蜘蛛侠，有年轻的歌王，也有性感的女神，等等一系列惟妙惟肖的中外名人蜡像。 让你感受明星面对面、偶像就在我身边的真实体验。你的惨叫声，
I cannot believe that I'm seeing this just right here at Dujiangyan.
曾经救死扶伤的天堂，
So if you guys actually watched my previous videos, you would have known that I have released an albino turtle sometime back in Leshan. And I don't know if it's the same breed, but
亲爱的
yeah,
各位游客朋
I
友
think it's really incredible and interesting because I wasn't really expecting this. So if we walk down this way, again we have all the food shops just right down on the left side. So this road down, we have all the food shops. And see, it's such a beautiful night. We have full moon in the sky. So because I'm coming only at 8:30, 9 p.m., some of the shops are already closing, but it doesn't matter, right? I already had dinner. Haha. I think it's a super interesting place and there's a lot to see. Honestly. If you have actually been looking at this place a lot online, I think it's definitely worth a visit because prices in Dujiangyan is actually much lower than in Chengdu. And although there is still a little bit of inflation over here, it's actually not as inflated as like back in the main city. So come have an experience in this place yourself.
倒飞倒 fla， 都江堰传统小吃，到茶。
Being in this place myself now, I can actually see and feel that Dujiangyan was really an old town, an old ancient town that has a lot of history going on because, you know, everything here is filled with culture, and I can see like a lot of like old temples, very old relics all around just this area. So yeah, I think it's a very, very interesting place. So as we walk down this path, we're actually going to go straight down and cut right back to, on the same side, back to where we came in from the Nan Qiao, but we're gonna be on the other side of the riverbank. So we're actually gonna go down further downstream of the riverbank, and we're gonna get to the place where the river actually splits into two. So yeah, I would also like to see it for myself, the actual blue tier. Let's check it out. And then over here it says 蓝眼泪由此去, and it means blue tier towards this direction, right? Okay, we're here, almost. And at this part, further downstream, this is Tian Wo. Wow, here is a really different view, huh? Oh man, guys, and like it's true, you know, there's really two streams. This is one part and we have the other part just right here, and we have a bridge just right in between. Again, I know you guys are actually seeing it blue on video, but it's actually really green here. actually going to take a walk in the middle of the split. Oh wow! Gosh, this is quite scary. And the wind is actually really strong here. I can't believe, I think there's just a lot of compression from the air on the outside as it squeezes through this hole, passing through the bridge. Coming to the other side of the bridge. Oh, look at this, guys. It's really divided in two, right? Man, I cannot believe how much water is actually running downstream. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the sound is actually quite deafening. And check out this part. Oh my god, the gush is really strong, man. Holy! This part is really scary. Man. I don't think anything can survive in here. I mean, not in this part, but definitely like further down. God, the energy is massive generated by these waters. Just look at that part, the swirl. It's massive, man.
需要单反拍照吗？这边记船，美女需要单反拍照吗？来，单反拍照的这边有需要吗？这边记船的。需要单反拍照吗？这边记船的。
And I just noticed something. This bridge, when I look back, it's really beautiful. So check this out. Ooh, okay, and now I'm looking on this side. It seems like the water is much faster than the other. So the history of water engineering in Dujiangyan is really incredible because the ancient Chinese actually managed to find a way to build a dam without actually building a dam. And they managed to cut down the flow of water thousands of years ago. So we're just gonna take a walk down to the end and see what's there. But yeah, there's a lot lesser people because obviously all of them actually are just in front and taking all the photos. Actually, more than 10 other locations in China that's also called the blue tier. They're also called Lan Yan Lei. the other blue tiers because of bioorganisms in the sea that creates the lighting up effect, you know. Some people actually said that this is not the real blue tier because this is artificial since it's lighted up, right? But I mean, anyways, it still looks really beautiful. And I think in every city, there needs to be a place that is bustling and like busy and has a life, right? And apparently in Dujiangyan, this is the place. Okay, here we are, almost towards the end, and a lot lesser people, and we're pretty much in the heart of Dujiangyan. Dujiangyan is actually a very small place, but it is very easy to get around for the fact. And looking back, if you guys can see this structure that's lighted up in the distance, it's the pagoda again. Very interesting, huh? I like how it's so visible, especially at night. Now it's almost 10, but I think it's a very good time to come because as you guys can see, it's almost empty now. Like there's some people, but it looks very, very different from when it was 8. So yeah, if you can come maybe an hour before the lights go out at 11, like 10 p.m. right now, I think it's a really nice time to get very nice photos. I do think that this is a very romantic place because if you look at a lot of restaurants like this one in here, they're very much lighted up and they look so inviting, so sensual, and I'm sure having a meal here would be a very nice experience. So this is a night out at the blue tier. Let me know down below in the comments if you found it as beautiful as I did. Oh yes, one more thing. This place, if you're gonna visit it in the day, it's gonna be pretty dull and the water is not gonna look like this. It's gonna look something like this. But a lot of the life actually starts at night here, just so you know. Anyways, I think it's a very nice experience and it's definitely worth it to take time to visit, especially if you're going to go to Chengdu. It's actually very near from there. Thank you so much for watching Moonlight Paradise and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!